It has just been confirmed that Fortnite Chapter 1 will be making a full return next season. It will last a month long from November the 3rd to December the 5th, 2023, and will be before the release of Chapter 5. So, let's get right into this video where we explain what to expect during this time. First of all, we need to talk about the leaks and why everyone has been saying the OG map is coming back. Fortnite tweeted out this image which says quote unquote the greatest heist of all time, and shows the tier 100 skin Kado Thorn inside a time machine. Now we know that he uses this time machine to bring back the old items like he did in the trailer, but in this picture we can see that on the time machine the date is the 12th of July 2018, which was the exact release date for Chapter 1 Season 5. This shows us that he's trying to take things from Chapter 1 onto the main Chapter 4 map that we're on just now. Also, in the game files, leakers have found that over the next few weeks, old props from the Season 5 map will be randomly appearing, like the burger and tomato heads inside Frenzy Fields. Leakers have also found that a picture of the Chapter 1 sky will be appearing on the megacity billboards, but with a twist. It will play the OG Fortnite music in the background, and it was found in the files, codenamed Rufus. Now, Fortnite haven't said anything about this teaser since the release of Fortnite Mayors, but all the big leakers like Hypex and Sheena BR have confirmed that Chapter 1 will be making a return in November 2023, just before we see what Chapter 5 is going to look like. So next, I'll be talking about what is going to happen during the season and what old stuff are coming back to the game. Now, we should see the return of the OG weapons with their old models from Chapter 1 like the pump shotgun and the scar. And the season is said to have constant map changes throughout, with maybe different seasons and biomes like snow, desert and jungle. Next up, I'm going to talk about all the old guns and weapons in the Chapter 1 return. So, we could see the looks of the old assault rifles like the OG Scar with its original sound, the Burst, the FAMAS, and others like the Thermal Scope and LMG. As well as the shotguns like the old pump shotgun, the tactical shotgun, the heavy shotgun, and the double barrel, which we haven't seen the classic variant of since Chapter 2. Now, for submachine guns, it will have the return of the old suppressed SMG, the normal SMG, and the P90 making a full return. Remember how broken this gun was originally when it came out in Season 5? The pistols that we will see the liking of is the hand cannon, dual pistols, and the suppressed pistol, which is already in the game just now. Now, for the snipers. We should see the OG bolt action come back, the semi-auto sniper, the heavy sniper, and the hunting rifle. I really hope that with this return of the Chapter 1 map we get to have the OG sniper scope back like it was back in the day. Another weapon which we haven't seen in over 5 years is the guided missile. This gun could be making its first return since Chapter 1 Season 5. They may rework it like they were supposed to back in Chapter 3 or bring it back in its original format. Let's just hope that they bring back these old weapons, but what about the new mechanics in the game that we have today like sprinting, mantling, and others like sliding and hurdling? I think that Epic will probably keep these, as if they were gone for a month it would probably be hard for players to get used to again. Also, what would happen to Fortnite Zero Build and the community towards it? Now, as we know, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 weren't ever optimized for the new Zero Build genre for Fortnite, so I feel like that Epic will probably rework some way of this to happen, as the player base is now split between the two categories. If Zero Build does come to this Chapter 1 return, we will most likely see the Portafor and Fortress return. This builds a massive metal base with bouncers on the side. Now, for the vehicles that we'll possibly see in Chapter 1, it will most likely just be the shopping carts and the ATK. We probably won't have the cars and all the new vehicles that we have now, as it really wouldn't fit the Chapter 1 theme, but we'll also have loads of classic gameplay changes, including the OG locations. We will finally be seeing the return of so many fan favourite locations like Tilted Towers, Greasy Grove, Salty Springs, Pleasant Park, Retail Row, Paradise Palms, the list goes on. And locations like Lazy Links will also be coming back. Also, in Chapter 1 Season 5 we saw the introduction of Kevin the Cube on the desert part of the map. This shows that if we go back to this season of Fortnite, then we might actually be able to see him move about the map again. And we could also see the melting Loot Lake event happen for the first time in 5 years. If the information is true about us having different Chapter 1 Fortnite seasons every week, then we might be able to repeat every old live event from Chapter 1, including the Butterfly event, Unvaulting event, and even the Monster vs Robot. and the end of chapter 1 where we had the black hole appear on the map for a couple of days. So it's possible that we could be seeing another black hole-like event just before we switch to the new chapter 5 map. And another way that chapter 1 has been confirmed to return is because recently the sounds of weapons have changed. For example, I've noticed that the shockwave grenades changed from this to their OG sound effect, which is this. And the LMG also had the same effect, where they changed the sound from this back to the original sound in chapter 1. Now, it was confirmed by someone who works for Tabor Hill, a big Fortnite YouTuber, that the OG music also plays when you land at a new location. Watch. We also should see the return of traps in Fortnite like the spike trap and the bouncer trap. And we may already have a tease of the new Fortnite crew pack, which could mean something about this chapter 1 return. Next month in November we will be getting a crew pack called the Hybrid Evolved. And if you remember, in the chapter 1 season 8 battle pass we had a skin called Hybrid, and this is a remixed version of it. And it's coming out just before the release of Fortnite chapter 4 season 5. In Mega City right now, we also have a billboard different to the OG Sky one releasing in the upcoming weeks, with a picture of the tier 1 skin of season 5 drift inside a hologram. And all the big leakers before they posted about the chapter 1 return were posting the original season 5 announcement trailer. Or it could be the chapter 4 map with different POIs from chapter 1. And the question is, will there be an event at the end of this season? So it is said that the last event of chapter 4 will be codenamed Duran and will be like a black hole event. Now this was confirmed by some Spanish leaker, and he says the event could take place on December the 2nd. So let's hope that we get an event to end off chapter 4 or even the chapter 1 return. Now, the next topic is something related to my content and my videos. What would happen to these OG Fortnite private servers? Would they die out, or would they shut down and never be playable again? The answer that I say to this is no. Fortnite private servers that host the old game files will most likely have a massive decline for a couple weeks, months. But after the month of chapter 1's over, we'll probably see a huge increase in these servers again. And will I still be doing my tutorials on OG Fortnite? Of course. I'll try to do as many as I can before this comes around, but you have to stay tuned for more content. And I will be making a bunch of videos if the chapter 1 return is actually accurate, as some leakers are saying that there might just be parts of the chapter 1 and chapter 4 map combined. But who knows? And yeah, that's the end of the video, so I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you are ready to finally go back home to the start of Fortnite. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.